Everyone, welcome out here to Holiday Racing Season 7, event number 18. After two good events on the orange track this weekend, we are now back to the brown track, and these are our final 4 brown track events of the season, and on Friday we'll return to the orange track to end off the season. Let's go ahead and get this event started out here with Flying Dutchman and Track East Tires Gravedigger versus Bakugan Dragonoid Monster Jam Fan and Bakugan Dragonoid Ice. And Track East Tires Gravedigger will get the win. Next up, we've got Mrs. Puff in Higher Education versus Nitro Studios in Son of a Digger. And Higher Education will get the win. Next up, we've got Jackson Hughes in Gravedigger versus Sheldon J. Plankton in Plankton Monster Truck. And Plankton Monster Truck will get the win. We've got Mawkware 001 and Bigfoot versus Cats in Dasher. And nice block for Bigfoot to get the win. We've got Scrappin' Prowler versus Miguel Duenas and Ice Cream Man. Miguel came off the ramp weirdly, and Prowler will get the win. We've got WMT Smiley and Roger Dodger versus Monster Jam Extreme in Vixen. And Roger Dodger will get the win. Next up, we've got Berto Trevino and Monster Mile Rottweiler versus All About Monster Trucks in Michigan Ice Monster. Ooh, Monster Mile Rottweiler got stuck on the Jersey Bears. He could not get the bounce he needed, and Michigan Ice Monster will We've got Lizard Gaming and Avenger versus Dead Panda and Captain's Curse. Captain's Curse not going straight, but Avenger will go straight, and Avenger will get the win. We've got Mermaid Man and Iron Man versus Maxer RT and El Toro Loco Ice. El Toro Loco Ice had a great pass going, but will turn, and Iron Man will get the win. We've got Monster Jam Weekly Updates and Dragon versus SpongeBob Fan 23 in 2020 Christmas Stunt Truck. And I will get the win. We've got Sandy Cheeks and El Toro Loco versus Zona Monsters in Bad Company Ice. Nice, good pass right there by Bad Company Ice, but this is not going to be enough as El Toro Loco will go get the win. Next up, we've got Eugene H. Krabs and Mr. Krabs Monster Truck versus Not Just Gabe and Earthshaker Ice. Nice there, win for Earthshaker Ice to get the win and defeat. We've got Buckfan23 and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles versus Patrick Starr in Patrick Monster Truck. Patrick does almost like a stoppie right there. He almost did like a hoppy stoppie, and that will allow for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles to get a much needed round 1 Next up, we've got Gary the Snail and Monster Mile Ice versus Squilliam Fancy Sun in Octonator Ice. Octonator Ice almost looks like he got slowed down by hitting the karate board. But it looks like it doesn't matter, as Squilliam Fancy Sun will barely get the win and defeat Gary. Nice win for Squilliam.
That truck just moved.
Next up, we've got Riggs of Rods, SMTV, and Glaze Machine versus Nathaniel Evans in Monster Mutt Dalmatian Ice. Dalmatian Ice is trying to go the other way, almost trying to get a pass in negative distance, which will allow for Glaze Machine. We've got Caro Harrison in Dragon Ice versus Racket at 17 in Stone Crusher. Stone Crusher got a bit swirly, and Dragon Ice will get the win. We've got Larry Lobster and Crustacean versus Squidward Q Tentacles and Squidward Monster Truck. Ooh, Crustacean will hit the Cat Tower, which will allow for Squidward Monster Truck. Next up, we've got SpongeBob SquarePants and SpongeBob Monster Truck versus Monster Jam Kobe and Prancer. SpongeBob with the Jersey Barriers and Prancer will advance. We've got Aaron1234 Channel and Team Hot Wheels Firestorm versus Bubble Buddy in Mohawk Warrior. Mohawk Warrior had a bit of a swirly pass, but will get the win and defeat Team Hot Wheels Firestorm. Next up, we've got Nicholas Moore Kesey and Gravedigger Ice versus the Cameron 9785 in Monster Mutt. Monster Mutt, I don't know what happened, but he will just crash on his lid, and Gravedigger Ice can get the win. Next up, we've got Monster Jam California and Northern Nightmare versus Twin Monkey in a Holiday Hauler. Holiday Hauler had to lead, but almost gets almost like a butt kicker off the karate board, or something on the ramp which will slow him down and allow for Northern Nightmare to get. We've got Spin Master Monster Jam and Santa's Monster Sleigh versus Sandra Colney in Snowhawk. In Snowhawk with a awesome barrel roll right there, but it's not a freestyle competition to Santa's Monster Sleigh. Next up, we've got Monster Jam Collector 2008 Northern Nightmare Ice versus Mac Bulldog Mac and Alien Invasion Ice. Ooh, Alien Invasion Ice will kind of have a weird movement there, which will allow for Northern Nightmare Ice to get the win. Next up, we've got Perch Perkins and Chillin' Villain versus Nicole Johnson and Tasmanian Devil. I don't know, wonder if it's having the Tasmanian Devil hitting the karate board or something like that, and Chillin' Villain will get its first win on the brown track for the season. Next up, we've got Karen and Blue Thunder Ice versus Kayla Blood in Soldier Fortune Ice. Battle of the ladies out here. Who will get the win? Kayla had a great pass going, but will turn, and that will allow for Karen and Blue Thunder Ice to get the win. Next up, we've got Jonas and Blue Thunder versus Us_Jam and Dancer. This is the final race out here in round 1. Who will advance on to round 2? Oh, it is close. That is close. What a race right there, but your winner will barely be Dancer. Wow, that's one of the closest races of the season. Kick off round 2 out here with Barnacle Boy and Batman versus Flying Dutchman in Track Ace Tires Gravedigger. Ooh, Track Ace Tires Gravedigger will turn, and Batman will get the win. We've got Mrs. Puff in Higher Education versus Sheldon J. Plankton in Plankton Monster Truck. I have no idea what on earth just happened there, but what I do know is that Plankton Monster Truck will get the winning. Next up, we've got Mohawk Warrior 001 and Bigfoot versus Scrap in Prowler. Boom, Bigfoot will turn and go in a pass that has him go negative distance practically, and Prowler will get the win. Next up, we've got WMT Smiley and Roger Dodger versus All About Monster Trucks in Michigan Ice Monster. Oh, nicer block by Roger Dodger to get Monster Truck Sid and Walmart Museum Truck versus Lizard Gaming and Avenger. Oh my, what a race right there. I don't know, I thought Lizard Gaming tried to get the block, but it looks like Walmart Museum Truck will go over him to get the win. What a race. We got Mermaid Man and Iron Man versus SpongeBob Fan 23 and 2020 Christmas Stunt Truck. I had a great pass going, but it's just not going to be enough Iron Man. Next up, we've got Liam's Toy Time in 32 Degrees versus Sandy Cheeks and El Toro Loco. 32 Degrees not getting the bounce off the Jersey Barriers he wanted. He's trying to make a comeback, but it's not going to work out as El Toro Loco. Next up, we've got Not Just Gabe and Earthshaker Ice versus Buck Fan 23 and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was one of its best passes of the season. We'll get the win and defeat Earthshaker. We've got the Chocolate Driving Mechanical Mischief versus Squilliam Fancy Sun in Octanator Ice. Ooh, Squilliam Fancy Sun kind of turned and then went straight again, and which kind of slowed him down. And Mechanical Mischief. We've got Riggs of Rods, SMTV, and Glaze Machine versus Caro Harrison and Dragon Ice. Oh, I thought Dragon Ice was going to get around Glaze Machine, but Glaze Machine. Next up, we've got Squidward Q Tentacles and Squidward Monster Truck versus Moss Jam Kobe and Prancer. Can Prancer make a comeback? No. Squidward Monster Truck will get the win. Next up, we've got Bubble Buddy and Mohawk Warrior versus Nicholas Morkisi and Gravedigger Ice. Mohawk Warrior does a slap wheelie and then a block to defeat Gravedigger Ice. Now, nice win by Mohawk Warrior. Next up, we've got Kitty Witty and Monster Mud Husky versus Monster Jam California in Northern Nightmare. Ooh, now Northern Nightmare, got Miss Swirly, and Kitty Witty just gets a very fast and far pass to get the win. We've got Spin Master Monster Jam and Santa's Monster Sleigh versus Monster Jam Collector 2008 in Northern Nightmare Ice. Santa's Monster Sleigh tried to do a crash block, but it's not going to work out as Northern Nightmare Ice. Next up, we've got Mum and Yeti versus Perch Perkins in Chillin' Villain. Oh my, I thought Chillin' Villain was going to possibly get an upset there if only he could have kept it straight. But Yeti will get the win. We've got Karen and Blue Thunder Ice versus Us_Jam in Dancer. This is the final race of round 2. Who will go on to round 3? Oh, and Dancer will barely get another win to take down the other Blue Thunder. In the last round, he took down Jonas and Blue Thunder. And now he's going to take down Karen's Blue Thunder Ice. So nice job by Dancer. Next up, it is now time to start round 3 out here. We're going to start it off with Batman versus Plankton Monster Truck. Oh my goodness, what on earth happened to Batman? Batman just gets stuck on the karate board and then just rolls over down the ramp, and Plankton Monster Truck will get the win. Next up, we've got Prowler versus Roger Dodger. And Prowler, Roger Dodger trying to fishtail it out here, and Prowler kept it straight, which will get the win. We've got Walmart Museum Truck versus Iron Man. Walmart Museum Truck not getting the pass he wanted, and Iron Man will move on. Next up, we've got Sandy Cheeks and El Toro Loco versus Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, with a block, will defeat El Toro. Next up, we've got Mechanical Mischief versus Glaze Machine. Ooh, some having the Glaze Machine there, and Mechanical Mischief will get the win. We've got Squidward Monster Truck versus Mohawk Warrior. And Mohawk Warrior with a crash block will get the win. Next up, we've got Monster Mud Husky versus Northern Nightmare Ice. And Monster Mud Husky is just so fast. How here today, as he will get another win in advance, is one of the farthest passes on the brown track this season. Next up, we've got Yeti versus Dancer. This is the final race out here in round 3. Who will go to the quarterfinals? Yeti does almost like a stoppie going down the ramp, trying to get a moonwalk, and that will get her the win and defeat Dancer. We are now in the quarterfinals. Here are our 8 quarterfinalists. Inside of Plankton Monster Truck, we've got Sheldon J. Plankton. Inside of Prowler, we've got Scrap. Inside of Iron Man, we have Mermaid Man. Inside of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, we've got Buckfan23. Inside of Mechanical Mischief, we've got the Chocolate Drive. Inside of Mohawk Warrior, we've got Bubble Buddy. Inside of Monster Mud Husky, we've got Kitty Witty. And inside of Yeti, we have Mum. Who will go to the semifinals? Will it be Sheldon J. Plankton or will it be Scrap? Oh my! That is close, but I believe your winner is going to be Scrap. And that Plankton was going to get over her, but it's not going to happen. Who will go to the semifinals? Will it be Mermaid Man or will it be Buckfan23? Ooh, Buckfan23 trying to go for a block, but it's just not going to work as Mermaid Man will get the win. Next up, who will go to the semifinals? Will it be the Chocolate Drive or will it be Bubble Buddy? Chocolate Drive at a slow time getting off the ramp, but will just accelerate onto the tile floor to get the win and defeat Bubble. Who will go to the semifinals? Will it be Kitty Witty or will it be Mum? This is the final race out here in the quarterfinals. Mum had the lead. She's trying to keep it up, trying to get that win, but it's not going to work out. Kitty Witty will advance. We are now in the semifinals. Here are our 4 semifinalists. We've got Scrap, Mermaid Man, the Chocolate Drive, and Monster Mud Husky. And not Monster Mud Husky, and Kitty Witty. Who will go to the final round? Will it be Scrap or will it be Mermaid Man? And Mermaid Man with a block will get the win, but it is very close. Who will go to the final round to face off against Mermaid Man? Will it be the Chocolate Drive or will it be Kitty Witty? Oh, Kitty Witty will crash in the Chocolate Drive. We'll go to the final round for the 2nd day in a row. Everyone, we've made it to the final round out here in Holiday Racing Season 7, Event 18. We started off the evening with 58 of the fastest holiday-themed monster trucks, and we're now down to the fastest 2. Holiday Racing fans, are you ready to meet our final round contenders? Coming out first, looking for his first event win of the season out of Bikini Bottom, this is Mermaid Man in Iron Man. Versus in the other lane, also looking for their first event win of the season, your Season 6 champion, this is the Chocolate Drive in Mechanical Mischief. Who will get the win in the next 58 points here on the board? Let's find out, and let's go racing! And the Chocolate Drive will finally get his first event win here on the season. Great job out here for Chocolate Drive. I don't know if you're watching this, but You've been working so hard for this win all season long. You know, the last year you had a hot start, winning the first 3 events in a row. Then this year you kind of had a slow start. Now over these past couple of days, you've been gaining momentum and gaining speed to try to catch up and get this season win. It's a great job, and we're super happy you got this first event win of the season. We've been rooting for you all season long, so it's one awesome job out here for Chocolate Drive. Here are the results, everyone, out here after Holiday Racing Season 7 event number 18. As we can see out here, there's a lot of stuff that's changed here in the top 5. Maltware 001 has gotten kicked out of the top 5 after a round 2 loss. That is a very tough break for him. But in 5th place, falling from 4th to 5th, will be none other than Liam's Toy Time in 32 Degrees after he had a round 2 loss today. And then in 4th place, jumping in after making it all the way to round 3, will be WMT Smiley and Roger Dodger with 718 points. In 3rd place, after making it all the way to the final round will be Mermaid Man and Iron Man with 734 points. In 2nd place, after a round 2 loss, will be Flying Dutchman and Tracky Stars Gravedigger with 783 points. And then in 1st place, still remaining there after making it all the way to the semifinals, will be Kitty Witty and Monster Mutt Husky. I'm actually going to have to real quickly do some add-ups. We do have 9 events left, so I'm going to real quickly do some add-ups to see who on earth is still mathematically in this to win it. We just did some math out here, and so in order to win this season, you still need to have at least 334 points or more, which does sadly mean we have our first mathematical kind of elimination out here, that being Rack Edit 17 in Stone Crusher. Hey, we're very sorry, Rack. We know you've been having a hard season. It's not been what you've been looking for out here. But hey, you gave it your all, and maybe next year, hopefully you can maybe try to come back and maybe get a better truck and try to win. But besides that, everybody else is still in this to win it out here, possibly. I do know it is a bit hard mathematically because we'd almost have to assume Kitty Witty and some of the other competitors would get 0 points. But, you know, maybe something happens. Maybe somehow a meteor comes down and destroys the Monster Mutt Husky, and the truck just gets destroyed. But I don't know. But that's what we do know is that if you're most of the people in it are still in it to win it. So everybody, be sure to like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell so you guys can be notified for when more holiday racing events come out here for this season. Have a God bless day, everybody, and peace out.